Hey, thanks for coming on and learning a little bit more about Snoozy. Let me introduce myself. My name's Ken French. I think it's important you understand that really Snoozy is Ken and Keri French. I personally am a third generation insurance professional. My grandfather was in the insurance business in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. My father was in the business in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Long story short, I got into the business in the late 90s. And at that time, we had a business called NAS Financial. And NAS was an employee benefit wholesaler, general agency. Our clients were independent insurance agents who sold employee benefits, Medicare, life, health insurance. And my role at the company was to help our producers with technology. It started out in the late 90s helping them get away from fax machines and having scanners and using email. But by the 2000s, I started to help our agents build their own websites, get on social media, have agency management systems. To make a very long story short, we ended up selling that business in 2009 to a company called Benefit Mall. My father retired, but Keri and I decided to start a new company. We were already helping our producers with websites and social media, so we decided to take our IT team. There's actually five of us, and we started Snoozy in 2009. And really, what Snoozy is it's a family-owned business. We are not some sort of huge corporation. We're privately owned. You're going to work directly with me or Keri at all times, and we work specifically with insurance agents. And we use the knowledge that we've acquired over the years to really talk with you and understand, your needs for building a new website, or if you need help with your social media presence and getting good content posted on there every day, that's what we do. We really want to be your back office when it comes to your web technology. If your upline or carrier is giving you new tools like personalized URLs, or if you're getting an online calendar, or you get all these technology tools that you don't know what to do with, we want to be the people that you call, and we'll sit and talk through it and figure out if it makes sense to build it into your site. Again, we work specifically in the insurance industry. We work with health insurance professionals, Medicare professionals, life insurance professionals, as well as property and casualty agents. And really what our process is we need to chat. Step one, if you're interested in what we do, I would like to talk with you for about 15 minutes. And I just want to go through your product focus. I want to go through your selling style. And I want to go through your goals on what you're trying to achieve with a better website or with a better, social media presence. I need to make sure that there's synergy for us to work together. If I feel like it's a good fit, then the next step would be setting up a more detailed 30-minute interview. During that process, we can strategize, come up with ideas, and then I can give you a list of what I need. Then it takes about 4 business days for me to do all the work for you. I think that's the most important thing to understand. We're the one doing the work. We're building the sites, we're writing the content, we're making sure it's CMS compliant if you sell Medicare. Again, it's about a week's project to build out the website. And really what our goals are is, number one, to have a long-term relationship. That is how my company is successful. I still literally have dozens upon dozens of clients who have been working with us since the early days, since 2009, since 2010. And the way we're going to create that relationship is, number one, we need to strengthen your online brand. If somebody has a smartphone and they Google you to do a background check, I need to make sure that they get a good, first impression of you, a website that tells them, hey, this is who I am. This is why you want to work with me. A social media presence that's active and looks professional. Number two, we need to make sure that you are comfortable with the technology we designed for you. It's great to have a website, but you need to be able to use that website. The site needs to be functional so that you can use it before you make the sale and after you make the sale. And that means being able to send people there. And like I said, our goal with social media is to make it professional and active for you. My number one key to success is we try to be ultra responsive. If you have questions, if you need changes, We are here to help. You can call us, email us, text us. Again, ultra responsive is the key to my success. And then proactive. We try to be very proactive when it comes to your website. If new technology is in place, we are going to build it into your site. There's no cost for that. If you sell Medicare and there's CMS compliance changes, we will go in and make those changes. We don't need you to tell us what to do. We're there to get it in place. But more importantly, I always try to tell people we're very blunt. We're certainly not miracle workers. If we do that 15-minute call to talk through your situation, and I personally don't think I can achieve what you're asking, what your goals are, I'm going to be very blunt and say, hey, look, I think you need to go in a different direction. I always tell people, don't take it personally. The way I make money is I work with you for a few years. I can't spend 20 hours building a website, and then after a month or two, it's not what you need and you go in a different direction. So we try to be very blunt. Like I said, I'm a big believer in having a game plan that we can agree to and that we can work off pushing forward. Our services work best with agents who report back with feedback. And that means when we build you the website, we expect you to go off and into your job and world and use it, and then call back and say, hey, Ken, this is what's working well. This is what isn't working well. And we're very good at coming up with ideas to make it work better for you. But one of the things I always tell people is if you do nothing, you can likely expect nothing in return. Everyone's got a website now. Everyone's got a social media presence. You got to make sure you have a plan for using it. When it comes to our pricing, this is a month-by-month subscription. You can cancel at any time without a penalty. Your pricing will not go up and it will not go down. Whatever you sign up with, that's going to be your pricing for the extent of your relationship with us. You are grandfathered in. I do raise pricing, but for new clients coming aboard. I have always believed in rewarding my clients. I'm a big loyalty guy. If you decide to cancel and then you come back in the future, whatever the pricing is when you come back is the pricing you're going to get. So I always say initially, please make sure you're comfortable with our pricing. Again, I try to keep things very simple. This is your pricing for as long as you're a client. It's not going to go down. It's not going to go up, but make sure you're comfortable with that. So what I suggest is if you like what you hear, keep reviewing my website. We have some really good samples on here of websites and social media posts that we've done. I do have a service demo that's about 10 minutes, which is excellent. It talks about the website design process. It talks more about the social media posting process. Watch that demo if you can. And if you like what you see and you want to set up that 15-minute I'm interested call, just click the I'm interested next step button in the upper right of the site. Fill in your name and email, and I will reach back out as soon as I can, and we'll set up a quick little call, and we can see if we can help you. I appreciated your time and look forward to talking to you.